Hello, beautiful people. If you've been following along, you've probably seen my reactions to episode 1, 2, and 3. So thank you so much for subscribing. And if you haven't done so, please subscribe. It's going to help a lot with the algorithm. Not really sure how it works, but I know that helps.
You sure about that?
In the last episode, we've seen a lot of gay trauma. And I think starting with Tim, we are seeing another side of him. Like at the beginning, I saw him as someone really cute and he's just wholesome and someone nice. And the thing is that hasn't changed, but I'm seeing him slowly sort of losing himself. He doesn't really know where to stand with his faith and then his sexuality, and obviously he's fallen for Hawk, and he's someone who's not able to have a romantic or emotional relationship with another man just because of everything that's going on with the persecution of gays and how society treats them at the time. And that's fair enough, but it's just not doing, I don't think it's doing any good on Tim. And yeah, I feel like he's a very submissive person, and I'm not sure if they're gonna share a little bit more of like where that comes from, but or maybe just the way I'm seeing it. Then we have learned a little bit more about the other characters, like Marcus. We're actually seeing that he's a little bit like Hawk, but obviously he's also black, and that comes with already there was a lot of discrimination at the time against the black community, and being of that community with those struggles and also being part of the gay community, it's just double as hard to deal with. And he's in like a big denial phase, but he's aware of it. It's like a really weird imbalance. But yeah, we're slowly seeing that, and we're also jumping back into the present and seeing how different Tim is. He's lost his joy, the spark, like that. The nice personality that he had is just consumed by, I don't know, the things that happened to him. They haven't really explained what happened between Hawk and Tim that led to them like falling apart, but I'm guessing it was because he chose to get married to Lucy and be done with his gay life. Well, not really, because we also see that he still hooks up with guys. But yeah, it's just interesting to see the development of the characters. And yeah, I feel like we're gonna see a lot more in this episode. Anyway, so this is episode 4 of Fellow Travelers.
4. You missed the Senate beat.
Don't you know I'm supposed to be the Jackie Robinson of journalism?
We've begun issuing summons to those reporters.
They're showing us her, so I feel like they're gonna reveal how evil she is. Here we go. This is Mary. Oh no. Don't know who she is. This is meant to be the present, and he's gonna get the results. And never mind. Completely wrong. Let me guess, is it the first case of AIDS? Oh no. Who is this? I want to know who this person is. Maybe I'm right. Oh my gosh.
Jerome. Hawk.
Hey.
Hey,
Nice to meet you. Nice to meet you.
is that his son?
He lives with us. Former student. Homeless when I met him.
Soda. I'm more or less sober.
Ain't that like being more or less pregnant?
They're just the louder voice.
He's so passionate. At least he hasn't lost that.
Tim says you got tested.
I'm not worried.
That's scary.
That bullshit doesn't work anymore.
Go yourself, my friend.
Watch your f***ing language in my house.
Are they together?
Baby.
Oh my god.
Love you, baby.
What? I'm shocked. I'm so happy for them though.
Are you dying of AIDS?
Oh, no, I do not have AIDS. Of course.
They want to know
Of
if you are a
course.
homosexual.
Is that guy, right? The one from the past. The one, yeah, because of the nose.
Every facet of my personality, my aggressiveness, my toughness is totally incompatible with anything homosexual.
Shut up. He's the biggest closeted gay ever.
Did you find it?
Looks like I finally have a date with Mr. Right.
When's the interview?
Tomorrow.
Maybe
I gotta
that's
waste
why
time
he
today.
gets engaged.
I'll be watching you. Be careful.
Stick around, son. You can trust him, fellas. A good Catholic boy.
There are rumors of these two men being fairies.
Fire Roy.
Who's Roy? Is the guy with the nose?
If you don't fire him, Joe, this whole thing's going to have to be investigated. Maybe even in front of television.
If Mr. Combs is truly dedicated to your cause, shouldn't he put aside any personal issue to protect it?
He should.
I need another weekend pass. Don't we have enough trouble to deal with?
You, me, Brandy.
Eat when we want. Fart when we want.
This is such
Can't do
a
that with
weird...
women.
Like you can with a pal, right?
I'm 100% sure that they are together in a really strange relationship, but it's just so weird. I can't grasp.
Fuller, Senate Affairs.
Yes, of course.
May I introduce the stunning Miss Smith?
You certainly may.
What an insufferable prig.
Get ready. You're about to have dinner with several of the same.
Be careful, I might get used to this.
Used to.
Walking into a room on your arm.
Shocking the way you're turned away from that club. You exposed DC's desegregation laws for the sham they are. I'd like to offer you a temporary desk here at the Post. A Negro writer writing about the Negro experience.
Different Negroes have different experiences.
We're interested in breaking barriers here. Well, as you're getting situated, it might be best if you avoided the newsroom's facilities for now. There's a smaller bathroom on the 4th floor. It'll give you more privacy. I'm embarrassed to even bring it up.
I just don't get it. Like, I understand it happened, but I don't get it. It's still, I can't comprehend how people were treated like that.
Right on time. We believe we have reason to ask you a series of questions.
Are you at liberty to say who gave you this reason?
That is also confidential. Please have a seat.
I think it's that woman.
80% of these sessions end with the admission
know
of at
it's
least
her.
one prescribed behavior by the interviewee. How long have you worked at State?
It's 4 years and 10 months. Would you like the number of days as well?
So cocky.
What is your marital status?
Single.
Single. But there is a special lady in the picture.
Mr. Fuller, please get up and walk across the room. The second to last paragraph on the page. Read it aloud. That's all for today.
How'd I do?
I'm not.
At liberty to say. Got it. The gentleman who left the unit last week, he stepped in front of a truck. And that must affect someone in your position.
Unfortunately, we're seeing an average of 1 suicide per week.
You ever worry that someone might kill you instead?
Moment. You'll have to return tomorrow for a polygraph. Can you come back tomorrow after hours?
Sure.
That was intense.
How'd it go?
There's a second part. It's polygraph.
They're gonna ask you questions about your private activities in detail. You were all wrong for him, Fuller. He is deeply sincere, and you're going to hurt him.
She's right behind.
I know who you're talking about. The boy who gave Mr. Fuller that book? Yeah, I saw what he wrote inside. Mr. Fuller, thank you for everything. You're wonderful.
You reported him.
I wanna punch her in the face. I want to punch her. Oh, she's got very...
You're right, Miss Addison. I am wonderful. So why don't you just suffer? Merry Christmas.
Bitch! Oh, I hit her. I knew it. I knew it. I knew it.
Maggie said we have to keep you waiting. Pasta.
What, he's straight? The way that you're straight?
What do you want, Tim?
Call your friend. There is an AIDS anti-discrimination bill sitting on the governor's desk. I need to convince him to sign it. They can't ignore you. We've been waiting for this meeting for weeks. They're ignoring us.
Come on, you gonna eat something?
No, I'm not hungry. Stop playing the compassionate nurse. It doesn't suit you.
I certainly know what it's like to lose someone.
That was a stupid thing to say. You suffered a tremendous loss.
The mom.
We've been managing for 7 years now, but it never really feels managed.
Did he lose a child?
You think that by walking into that office with me, you'll be coming out? Guilt by association.
I am married. I have a family, grandkids. I have a right to protect them.
And I have a right not to die!
Oh, Jesus Christ.
Where are you going?
Out. I need a drink.
I'm sure you can find a back room set up for anything!
These attacks are an insult to every man and woman in uniform.
Senator Smith, are we in the business of exposing communists or protecting them?
I feel like they were a bit obsessed with communists. They just wanted to get them, like, even if they weren't, like, you're a communist, you're a communist, you're a communist too.
No, they didn't want him, but he insisted on coming. Because the meeting's about Shine. McCarthy's getting pressured to fire Roy.
I said too much.
And you'll be there. My boy's coming up on the world.
I should have told you about the meeting. Why can I never say no to you?
I'm irresistible.
That's what I mean.
Come here.
I think that's gonna be his downfall. He just trusts him too much, but at the end of the day, Hawk would bury him. He would bury Tim if he had to.
No. It's your turn tonight.
Ooh, the switching roles.
Before you go, I need a favor.
Oh no, here we go.
Give this to Shine tomorrow.
What is it?
I can't tell you.
Will it hurt anyone?
Don't like this.
It might stop innocent people from getting hurt.
Will I see you again?
No.
Hello.
Hello. Is my husband there?
He went out to the drugstore. Can I have him call you back?
That's awkward.
Please.
Thanks.
For letting him stay a few days.
He said he needed to be there until your sister comes back. I didn't really have a choice.
I'll tell him you called.
Thanks.
That's so awkward. I think they both know that he knows that she knows, and oh no. What is this place?
Well. Well.
He's gonna try to rig it, or just like, how is he gonna do it? What is he trying to do? Oh, he's trying to think of something else to... Okay. Picture the grandma.
It's a boys' club tonight, and you're a boy.
Well, I didn't react much here as well, but it was mainly Senator McCarthy telling Roy Cohn to stop giving David a special treatment, but then Roy got very defensive and started giving excuses. As usual, nothing changed. Yeah, so that was it. Let's continue. I hope he passes it.
Have you ever attended meetings affiliated with the Communist Party of the Soviet Union?
No.
Have you ever had inappropriate physical contact with a male, either in the United States or while abroad?
No.
Have you ever engaged in sodomy?
No.
Have you ever considered yourself to be in love with another male?
No.
This is too much.
Are you in love?
He is. I don't think Tim would be able to pass that.
Can you imagine a world without God?
I can't. I just wish people didn't have to get hurt.
Who's getting hurt? Commies and deviants. Let them die. That's how we win.
My gosh. That's gonna push him to give the envelope.
You'll be sorry, Mr. Adams.
What happened?
They're idiots.
Roy,
Get out of my way!
Roy, tell me what's going on.
My committee.
You have got to get rid of that little Jew and his perfect friend. You, Mr. Shine.
This came in the office. It says confidential.
For God's sake, get in!
How'd I do?
Did he pass? He passed.
Clean as a whistle.
He's so good. I shouldn't be happy. He's a liar. But I don't think anyone could have done as well as he did.
Happy holidays.
Like, imagine Tim in that. Is it polygraph? Yeah. He would be going up and down like crazy.
No. I mean, well, I don't know.
You can open it.
I was gonna say engagement. I keep expecting the engagement ring.
Yeah?
Spending the holiday with your family? Oh, I forgot you don't have one.
He's so rude. Maybe he's gay.
Just slip a table under the tree for me. So hurry down the chimney.
At least the appearance of it.
Yeah, that's the right word for both of them. Appearance.
Let us have a dagger between our teeth, a bomb in our hand, and infinite scorn in our hearts.
Who said that?
Mussolini.
Shit.
So, you're celebrating because you don't love Tim, or because you're such a damn good liar?
Yes. You need to look at this.
Oh, I'll be damned. That stupid alcoholic fat Mick isn't gonna fire Roy Cohn, and Gerard David Shine is not going to Korea.
It's exciting. Thinking of you with a woman. Merry Christmas, Santa baby.
Skip.
Did he fall again?
Tim!
Something happened to him.
Where's Tim?
He's in the hospital.
He had a seizure. It's bad.
Well, that was the end of the episode. That was an intense one. And it was quite heavy in the politics. And I'm usually not fond of that. but for some reason I'm starting to understand it a little bit more, or just follow like the main, like the more general idea of it. And I feel like that's enough, because I'm never gonna be like that interested in politics anyway. But I grasp enough that it allows me to understand this story a little bit more. But yeah, I feel like one of the biggest like things in this episode was the woman that I hated so much, that I was so suspicious about. And I was right. She is so annoying. Like from the first time I saw her, I knew she was up to no good. And I was right. And then he was submitted to a, what was it, a polygraph? And he passed though. Like, I don't think I would be able to. Imagine Tim doing that. He would not be able to. He would be doomed. That would be the end of him. But I'm happy. I think out of everybody, Hogg is the only person who could pass with like flying colors, because he's just so good at lying. That's his skill. He's really good at lying. And Tim, like we saw in the last scene, he's been taken to the hospital because he's got a seizure. I think this is just gonna go down from now on. Like he's gonna get worse and worse by the day, and like we already see it, but I feel like it's gonna go up a notch, and I'm not gonna like it. But yeah, anyway, that was the episode. Thank you for watching. Don't forget to like, to subscribe to the channel. See you on the next episode. Bye.
How'd it go?